Hey everyone, Ed Burton here, and today we are going to do a very unusual thing. In fact, it's probably the only time I'm going to jump off of movies, but not many people know this. I mean, people that are my friends, close friends, know this, but I'm a huge. Oh, everyone knows I'm a huge movie fan. Everybody knows that I'm a huge movie fan. Always have been a huge movie fan. Always will be. Always have been a huge. Wow. Let me try this again. Take three. Always have been a huge movie fan. Always will be a huge movie fan. But I'm also a big wrestling fan. I've always watched wrestling. Always been in tune with wrestling. Know a lot about wrestling. I know all everything. A lot about wrestling. I don't know everything, but I know quite a few things. I have a passion for movies and wrestling. But I digress. So of course I look on dirt sheets and all this and watch wrestling. Raw and pay-per-views, SmackDown. Who cares? But I digress. And I've been watching this one guy, Seanz Entertainment, and there has been a lot of hate towards this guy. I mean, I don't know him personally. I watch his videos, and I'm subscribed to him and all this, and believe me, there have been times where, it's the hate is well deserved. But God, I mean, I haven't seen so much hate on this one guy in all the all the years I've been living, and seeing it on YouTube, it's just like wow, a lot of people hate this guy, and a lot of people truly do want to see him, dead and all this, with threats and all this. In fact, I already knew someone that I know on Facebook, and he wrote a message to Sean's View, and I'm not gonna say who it is, but he was kind of it's a long story. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it because I think this guy gets too much criticism. Because honestly, the guy's human. What is he gonna? I just saw where he was beaten and bruised, and that was the storyline. That's bad. That's terrible. That is, undeniably terrible, and that is unforgivable. We get that. He's apologized countless times for countless things that he's done over and over and over and over again. No more rants. A month later, there's another rant. No more, drama. 3 weeks later, he's announcing another guy talking about this and that and that and this. No more storylines. Again, he does it again and makes it seem like he's real. Or they're real. Again, he's not perfect. I get that. But on the flip side, why watch something you don't like? People need an excuse to get mad, and people need an excuse to complain and whine and moan and groan, and Sean's View Entertainment gives them that excuse. They're like, okay, what is he going to do now to get us pissed off? That way we can make another video and say exactly how we feel and why we're right and Sean's View is a fake. I've seen about 50 or 60 videos on this guy and all this hate. I'm sure that isn't a lot compared to the full scale, the full picture. But again, why watch this guy when you don't like him? If you don't like him, you're just as much of a hypocrite as he is. Now, I'm not judging anyone. I don't want anybody to get mad or pissed or say I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm not saying you are, but doesn't that make you just as much of a hypocrite if you're watching this guy over and over again when you say he sucks, and he's no good, and he's a loser, and he needs to get a job, and all this and that? Again, if he wants to do this drama, that's up to him. If he wants to live his life like this, that's up to him. It's it's not hurting us viewers. It's not hurting us viewers. It's hurting his maybe hurting his loved ones, this and that and that and this. That's his choice. If he wants to make bad choices, his choice. And he better own up to them. Sean, if you're watching, you've made your mistakes. And you cannot deny it. But again, I watch you, and I watch you, and just to, because you're on YouTube and you give the rumors and all this, even though I can go to Wrestling Inc. or F4W Online or PW Inside or any of those places, WrestleZone, No DQ, all them places I can go to, but, you just, I don't know, you're like John Cena. In a lot of ways, a lot of people cannot stand that guy, hate him. Yet that's what brings people to the arenas. That's what brings people to YouTube. Sean's View, that's what brings people to his channel. That's what brings people to subscribe, because what is this guy gonna do? We don't like him so much, but at the same time, he's just so entertaining. And I watch it, Sean, just to watch it. You know, I mean, it's just fun watching you. I guess I don't know, but I'm not going to say that I'm a huge fan of you, because again, you have made your mistakes. You have your down points and your high points, and you know, even I am, you know, looking at him like, man, come on, really. And again, Sean, you've done those moments, and you've done them several times. Again, for a very long time, you know, I hope you're getting your head screwed on straight. I hope you're, you know, saying, well, okay, wrestling rumors and news and all this, you know, that's what people want. I don't think that's what people want, because it's funny that your rants probably get more views than your wrestling rumors some of the time, you know. So again, it's a lose-lose situation. People are always going to want those rants, because you're proving everyone right. You know, whether it be Wrestling Jesus, anyone, you know, in the YWC, whatever it may be, you're proving them right by doing it, and you know it. But again, you're being a child, you're being immature, and you're not living up to your own agreement and saying, well, you know, I promised this, oh, I did this instead. You know, again, that kind of makes you phony and fake. Not that I'm saying that you are, just in that situation, you are, because you did one thing and then did the other. It's like a politician game. I don't know. You know, and I don't know. I mean, but he seems to be getting his head screwed on straight, guys. I mean, I think he should get a chance to prove that he'll. I mean, if you're gone from Sean's View, I understand. I mean, he's done it 100 times. He's done a lot of things that is unforgivable. But don't keep watching the guy and then make videos on him later and saying, oh, he sucks in this. How would you know? Well, you obviously watch him. And if you don't, then that's unfair to him, because you're not watching him and you don't know what's going on. So, again, he seems to be... No, actually, he doesn't seem to be keeping true to his word. I saw 2 more videos about him apologizing about, you know, people ranting on him. Again, this is like the 4th video where you ranted on people that ranted on you, and again, you're apologizing for it again. So it's becoming repetitive, and people see through it. People are not stupid. They know it's not sincere because they've heard it 100,000 times. People are not going to believe it when they hear it so many times. Okay? You could say it was raining outside and it wasn't to your mom or dad once, and they would believe it. But twice, they would a little bit. But the 3, 4, 5 times, then it gets repetitive. Then they don't believe it. Then they get angry with you, and then they just ignore it. So, again, it's just a cycle all the time where you relapse. So I'm just saying, don't relapse. You know, and this is a very different kind of video. I'll never do another video on Sean's View again. I will continue watching probably, but I'll never do another review or another video on Sean's View again. I'm just saying how I feel about it. Again, for those who haven't checked out his channel, check it out. But always stay open-minded. Never say, well, he's going to do this. It may turn differently. But he really is, honestly, a pure representation of John Cena. We all hate him, or you all hate him, but at the same time, that's what brings you to the seats. That's what brings you to his channel. Just something about him. I don't know. You be the judge. But, again, this is a one-time thing. Never going to talk about Sean's View again. This is a pure movie review channel. I review movies. By the way, subscribe. I do reviews on movies, so subscribe to that. My next one coming up is Iron Man 3, and then I'm going to do a video on the Mandarin twist on Iron Man 3. So looking forward to that. But pertaining to Sean's View Entertainment, again, if you don't like him, don't watch him. Don't keep on watching him and give the guy a hard time because you're just giving him an excuse to rant again. But again, that's your game because then you can say, oh, well, I was right and all this. See, I'm not going to accuse anyone, but I see right through you guys. Okay, it's pretty obvious. And Sean's View does too, but that's not stopping him. So, wrong on both sides. I'm more just watching. It's just fun to watch because it's just like, wow, you know? What are we in high school? I mean, I'm in high school. I'm 16. And I'm, you know, saying all this, which it's like a high school game. It's like a bullying game. So whatever. You guys, if you guys want to keep on going back and forth, that's fine. I just figured I'd announce it because it's starting to get old and it's starting to get very repetitive and very stale. And a lot of people have been asking me, well, Eddie, what do you think? Okay, fine, I'll do a video on it. You know, because a lot of people I know, a lot of people in my school say like, oh, well, you hear about this guy, Seanz View Entertainment. Yes, Sean, people in my school do know you. So, yeah, and it's not in a positive way. So, that gives you something to think about. But a lot of people have been wondering what I thought, and that is what I think. I'm not for it, I'm not against it, I'm just there. So, the one and only time video on Sean's View. Sean, if you saw this, you know, hopefully you will hear these words, and, you know, maybe I'll be on the next video. I mean, maybe if you don't like what I say, you know, maybe I might be on your next video. I don't know, but that's up to you. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. If you do, fine, great. You know, all the better. But just take it for what it is. Don't get all pissed and do another video on me, like you calling out me or anything like that. You know, I'm just a guy on YouTube giving my opinion. So, there you go. Again, stay tuned for the Iron Man 3 and the Mandarin Twist rant, and subscribe to my channel, and spread the word, because I need all the subscribers I can get. This is a new channel. So, yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys. Peace.